Right, this is for you, Raman. I'm going to do my best with this. Hey, princess. Right, okay, I think this might work or might not. You have been warned. Oh, toe broke off. That's not good, is it? Okay, she's hesitating. But she's coiled, ready to strike. This is the danger moment, because I don't want her going for me. She goes for heat, because she's got heat. Those sort of grooves. I hate this so much, because she is the one that frightens me. Jeez Louise. That's why she frightens me. Oh gosh, that's why she frightens me. So, she might be there for a little bit. So, I didn't film the others, they were all done pretty quickly. They've all been fed. Raffles over there, you can tell by the substrate, I was clearing his stuff out. He actually shed his skin. I thought he was very quiet, hadn't seen him for a bit. Mr. Moon up there, he was quite hungry, so he's had his and now is disappearing back into his burrow. Yeah, this one. She is a beast. That's actually quite a slow strike for her. She gives no warning. She'll be in the dark and I'll just move it in front of her. And she just, this time round, I think, yeah. I might have to depending if she makes the head, I might have to do some work with her on this. Might be undecided. She's waiting for it to, I don't know, let's see what she does. Looks like she's got the bottom half. So she may still go back in for the... She started butt end. Stupid banana. The reason why they go head, it's just easier for them to go head first. She's not going to release it. Because, well, she might not actually. She might not release it. Release it, you prawn. Go for the head. See. Yeah, she's going to release it. So what I'm going to do now, this is the bit that's going to get interesting. She may or may not let me interfere in that. Dude, I'm trying to help you. Come on. Go for the head. The head. The head. I'm helping you. I am helping you. The head. The head. No, no. All I've done is made her go into a death spiral. I was trying to get the head for her. So can you see that gap, widening gap just here? There. So where your chin is, they have a chin, but their chin is not connected. Their chin, what opens at that bit. So it doesn't actually, the jaw doesn't like dislocate the actual jaw joints. The jaw joints can stretch really far. Come on. But it's actually, can you see her maneuvering that? Right, dude, listen, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Here's the pointy end. This is what happens if she doesn't get the pointy end first. It turns into a drama. She can take it, she can eat it but first, but it just takes longer. And it looks like that's the direction she's decided to go in. Okay, I'm just going to let you do your thing, you muppet. That's your decision. It was your decision. If you have problems with that, don't say I didn't try to help. You're the one who decided to... Yeah, there it goes. Look, the pointy end. Pointy end. Right. Okay, now this is going to be interesting. Go for the pointy end. There. Done it again. Pointy end. Pointy end. Oh, pointy end. Pointy end. Oh no, she's not. Oh, she's most upset now. Right, pointy end. Oh dear Lord in heaven. What? See what I mean? She'll just come out of nowhere. Right, so you can see how her jaw now is the separation of the bit where her chin was is now widening. And yeah. Did I hurt you? Are you okay? I was just worried about you then. Did you get... Oh no, she's fine. Look at it, it's really weird. Look at it. Look at what it's doing. So you can see, yeah. So that bit there is stretching, and she just moves it. Once it gets into the gullet, there's a series of muscles that will push it down her gullet, but at the moment her jaw is very strong, so she's actually moving it into her. Can you see? This is where she's starting to move it into the gullet. Now she's got a separate air pipe so that she can do this without not like stopping like breathing. But yeah. Oh, she doesn't like that. She's thinking I'm coming after it again. That's okay, sweetheart. Oh no, I'm just filming you. It's okay. But yeah, you can see the stretching comes from the skin. So once it's past the jawline, it's basically the gullet. It's stretching out. And he moves those big old jaws, chompy chompy. Once it's in, it starts being sort of squeezed down the body by muscles. The same type of muscles that are in our intestines. Just looking there, because I thought I caught her a little bit with... Oh no, it's me, just my imagination. I do worry when she goes over getting caught on the tongs, but as you understand, you have to use the tongs. She'll just get your fingers otherwise. She's going to take this back into privacy. She's decided that she doesn't want to be watched. Usually she'll take it back in. So like, once she's got a good old grip of it, you can see all that stretching going on with her jaw. She's like, yeah, I got it. It's mine now. You can go away, you pumpernickel. Okay, princess. You're a good princess, aren't you? It is kind of weirdly therapeutic to watch them eat. I know it's not for the... I don't find it squeamish, but sometimes just seeing them... I can't explain it. It's just, I just find it funny. It's just like she just very slowly swallows down that whole thing. But yeah, you'll see the muscles. Like I said, it's the same muscles as in our intestines that squeeze food along. And that's exactly what it does, squeeze the... And because they're so strong, that's what sort of kind of crushes and enables her to be able to eat something like as big as that. There's a lot of strength going on in there. She's like, yeah, you're too close for comfort. Why are you being so interested in me? Because you are interesting. You are interesting. Your big mouth. So she's got the biggest mouth out of all my babies. And that's why I get a bit nervy when I'm feeding her. Because none of the bites from them hurt, because they aren't big enough. But they can sting, and she has left, like she will draw blood, because her teeth are sharp. So they will sting. It's like being like bitten by like a, I don't know, a hamster or something, because she has got quite long teeth. But you can't really see them. They're just like very like, but regardless, she has the ability to strike quite a sharp bite. Not horrendous, like I said, just like pin pricks, needles, like if you're being accidentally stab yourself with a needle. But enough to sort of be sore. And that's what it's more the jump factor with her. And she doesn't do it deliberately, but as you saw, if she's got a feeding response, a strike response, and your hand happens to be where it shouldn't be, and she gets confused, then that's what happens. Come on, gullet girl. Oh my goodness, girl, what are you doing to yourself? Are you crazy? Sometimes the act of the coiling also acts to sort of position it. It's not just for suffocation, etc. It's also for her to hold it in the position for her to swallow and get it into... You can see it's all starting to go a bit gooey as well. So the saliva and whatnot is starting to soften it, and it's a combination of softening it, crushing it, etc., etc. So, yes. As you can see, it's all starting to go very goo-goo. But she'll get that down now. Sometimes because of different angles, it takes a little bit of a while to sort of get the whole thing in, but she's definitely... Is she past the point of no return yet? I think so. Once it starts to go gooey, she's got it in enough manoeuvrable. She's manoeuvred it enough into her gullet that is going down no matter what. Sometimes, like you saw, she's gone like feet first and it just isn't fitting right into her throat. She'll let go. She'll sort of let it go. But we're now at the point, even though it kind of looks like, how's she going to do all of that? Like the arm sticking out. But as you can see, her muscles are going to slowly sort of break and squish all of that. So now she's kind of at the point of that's going in. That's absolutely going down her throat now. I'm trying to help her here. She might need some help. Oh, baby, you're such a prawn. Oh, so I'm just... How did you survive in the wild again? Explain that to me. Actually, I'm she, out of all of them, I think would be the most equipped. I worry about Finn now because her eyesight as corn snakes not ever been really the best. They're very much motion detectors. I've noticed Finn's eyesight and sense of strike has gotten a bit worse. She is my oldest snake, and so obviously over time, like anything with age, things will change. So I do have to be a bit more stuff it in her face. Whereas Raffles is very easy to, I think Raffles is younger by a few years. No, actually, a couple. I know, I'm talking about you. It's only because it took you about, I was literally hanging it in front of your face. It took you about 4 goes to get it. I know. That's not my fault. So that kind of gives you a sense of the size, which is about 4 foot. This weird wooden thing is actually an upturned side table. And it kind of serves as a little mini double hidey cave for her. There's a heat mat down there. And she kind of, and there's another one. There's another hidey cave in there. She likes hidey caves. And she likes crawling around. She likes, it kind of mimics the sort of the roots of trees where they'd kind of, she'd wait and for her prey to sort of walk past. So it kind of mimics that. She's got a big water bowl there, which I don't think I've ever seen her drink. I know she must drink out of it, whereas the other ones I see drink, very rarely see her drink. And she never bathes. Like, I know it's probably not big enough, well, it isn't big enough for her to bathe in, but she's never been, none of them, she hates the water. I've tried that before, but thankfully she's always been a good shedder. So I've only on occasion had to sort of give her a bit of a soak or a, you know, if during a shed, usually like within it's been like a bit of a, so like only when it gets really warm, and if it dries the air out, I have to make sure it gets all spritzed and raise the humidity. But naturally, but she hates it. She doesn't like the water. I don't think any. I mean, yeah, none of them have ever soaked because I make sure the temperatures are regulated properly in there so they don't overheat. Right, so as you can see, she is, right, so you can now kind of see with the stretching of her scales here, you can actually see the body being forced down. So I stretch out like that. How much is, yeah, there we go. This is about halfway. But that was a bit of a chunky one, so it's just taken a while to get it through her mouth. And now you're onto the butt end of it. And she'll just progressively push it down her gullet. And compress it and crush it so that it fits. You'll see with it in the, I'm actually going to slide the doors. There we go. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I don't want to be too near her because I don't want to disturb her. They can do this flight response. Oops, that's my hand. Can do this flight response where if they feel like they're in danger, they regurgitate their food, so I don't want to scare her. I've only ever had that happen. Oh, when was that? So I've only ever had with all of mine. I had one regurgitation, and that was Finn when she was very young, and it was literally, she was always a dustbin for food, and she regurgitated food because it turns out she was going into shed. I don't know what. It just didn't. She literally then went into shed. She shouldn't have really eaten it, but you know, she was a dustbin as a child, and most of the time she's a dustbin still now, to be fair. But that's the only time she ever regurgitated. So I was like quite worried about her, but then she kind of shed, and it's like, okay. Left it like a week or two, and then she was like, yep, fine. So there you go. She is now, that is being forced down into her belly. And she will try and get the, she'll show it. That's quite cute, seeing them put their jaw back into place. There's this thing that looks like yawning, but what they're doing is realigning the jaw. Or they'll push their face against something to try and push their jawline and back into place properly. You can see her squeezing it down into her stomach. And all of that down into there. Finn's still out thinking, am I going to get fed again? No, you're not getting fed again. You have enough. Honestly, you do. No, I'm not listening. Go to bed. Okay. Go to bed. Go to bed. You don't need anything else. Once a dustbin, always a dustbin. She's very long. This is just her neck bit. Listen, you don't need, go to bed. You're not having anything else. You're fine. Your brother's gone to bed. He's had his fill, and he's now tucked up. Actually, both of them. They've disappeared back into their holes, the boys, after they've been fed. And now, so Princess is, there she is. Hey, Princess. What you doing, Princess? Yeah, I'm very carefully. She'll be like, doo-dum, doo-dum. I'll get the hides because she might go back into her. She might drop down into that hide now. I cleaned it out for her. Usually do like clean outs and every other day with her. So she's very pernickety. So if there's even, oh for goodness sakes, Autumn. There you go, she's going in back in there. Put some added cloths in there, so she's all snuggly. That's where there's nice, the heat mat's heated up now. She kind of gets warm on both of those tops. But yeah, I cleaned up that for her. She's very, if there's even like a little bit of, she gets very fussy. So, which is understandable. It is her, like, you know, it's her bedroom. So she gets cleaned, this like literally every other day. She's like got fresh bed linen. And that's it. She's going to make herself comfortable And that's where she's going to be now for next. She'll be digesting that for a good 2-3 days. She usually does the first type of excretion after about 3 days. She does something, 3-4 days. She might do something. Then after about a few more days, she'll do another release of anything. But yeah, she'll be quiet and snuggled up. Just going to put that there, a bit further up there. Oh no, I can't, it's not. Let me do this. It's going to just put that there. It's a bit quiet for her. I'm going to just put that back up because we pulled that down. I like to get like green napkin. There we go. Just put that a little bit like that. So it's a bit. She likes to stick her head out and rest. Oh, you can't see it now. She's like totally blocking him with her body now. The entrance, but she likes to stick her head out and rest it on the wood and just watch you. Let me turn it this way up. Yeah, but she's now here and getting comfortable. Right. Go to bed. I'd show you the others, but they've gone to bed already. Go to bed. I'm going to bed. I know. So the reason she's still up is because I'm here. She knows. She knows it's me. So she's thinking, I'm still here. It's feeding time. Therefore, oh yeah, I'm scaring you back. Therefore, she's chancing it that I might have something else for her. So no, I'm going to move away now. And you can go to bed. She's beautiful, look at her. Beautiful girl. Go on, go in that height. Go on. Go on. See those wires